Hello, everybody. Welcome back yet again to another webinar at AMC Banking. As always, I will be your host, Kenneth Nielsen. I work as a marketing specialist here at AMC Banking. Today with me, I have my coworker, Anton Maki, who is a software developer and also a proclaimed expert on our AMC Banking app, which we're going to go through. I'm going to show you how to set up the app. I'm going to show you how the app works, and then we're going to end off with a little live demonstration, which Anton Maki is going to take us through. So like always, if you have any questions, you can see on the right side of your screen. You can post the comments, post any questions if you have any. And then after this little presentation, we're going to end up with a little Q&A. So hopefully we'll be able to answer all the questions you have. So don't be scared, and there's no stupid questions, as we say. And if you need to leave during this webinar, if you cannot attend, you will always be sent the video afterwards. Of course, we're also going to upload it to our YouTube and also our website. So remember to follow us on LinkedIn. Remember to sign up for our newsletter, where we're going to post our new webinars we're going to have in the future. So without any further ado, let's jump right into it. The AMC Banking app. Approve and decline payments, payment journals on the go. The app is currently available on both Google Play and the App Store. So you can just go and download it right now if you want to. And what exactly is the point of having this app? Well, the app, like it says, it extends the approval functionalities of the AMC Banking module. What exactly does that mean? Well, some of you may know of this small thing called ExtendLink, which is our bank data conversion service. Usually when you have to go and approve payments or anything like that, you need to log in on your desktop. So this is not a substitution for ExtendLink or anything like that. It is more just for if you're on the go or something like that. You can always just, if you're sitting in a plane or something like that, you can just go and approve the payments. And another thing is that you can also navigate and sort the payments in an easy way on the app. So let's see how it works. Like I said before, some of you may know of this thing called ExtendLink. This is an easy setup of the AMC Banking setup. So in the middle, we have this called ExtendLink, which is our bank data conversion service. And this is where we convert all of our bank formats. So if you see on the left side, you can see the user that has installed the extension, the AMC extension, on their ERP system. Usually this is finance and operations or business central. And what this ExtendLink does is that it converts the bank format to a language that both your bank and your ERP system understands. And this is where you usually would log in on ExtendLink on your desktop to approve these payment journals. So let's just go through a quick overview of the app. The app is fairly simple, which is also what we intended to. There's no need for any technical documentation or anything like that. Once you connect to ExtendLink, you will be shown this home screen with the chart with the number of journals in each category. You'll be able to filter all these categories with, for example, the open, pre, first, second, and all the failed payment journals, and also all the payment journals for today. In the open journals, you can see there's the bank currency, there's the journal number, there's the bank name, there's a journal total amount. And if you open up one of these payment journals, you can see in the top, there's the journal name. Right now, it has the status of ready for signature. You can see the journal currency and amount, the number of payments, the bank name, and also the actions for the payment journal, which in this case is very simple. It's just approve or decline the payment. You can see there's the currency, there's the payment type, the payment amounts, and then the receiver name. So fairly simple. It's easy to go through. And like I said before, there's 2 actions if you want to approve or decline the payment journal. You simply just click approve or decline the payment journal. So that's very simple. First time you need to approve a payment journal, you need to set up a first-time password. We have this 2-factor authentication for the app as an extra layer of security. And for Android, you can use either biometric or face scan, and iOS, you can use face scan. So the most important part, I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, how do I set up this app? Something new we have, if you want to set up, connect an approver with the app. If you don't know what an approver is, we have another webinar about approvers on our YouTube channel. So I suggest you go and watch this webinar to answer all your questions. You need to log into ExtendLink and you go to setup under users. Don't worry about this. I will show you this afterwards. So no need to take notes or anything like that. You select the user you want to give access and you click on the edit icon and you click show under tokens. And then you create an authentication token and app token. Then you need to click on send change password requests. And then this user will receive a QR code, which the user then needs to scan in the phone. After this, the user needs to pair with ExtendLink. So the user logs in with the credentials he or she has been given. Then the person needs to go under My Account. You can see here on the top. And then press create under app token. And then you need to open up the app and scan the QR code. And when you open up the app, if you have, for example, you have multiple companies, you can select the company so that you want to approve these payment journals under. And something new we've also implemented is you now can send these push notifications. So this means that, for example, if you want to notify somebody with some new important updates or there's a new payment journal that needs to be approved, you can send these push notifications. And another thing, a quick and easy way to log into ExtendLink. Now you don't need to type in your credentials anymore. You can simply just scan with the QR code in your app, and then you'll be automatically logged into ExtendLink. So let me just show you how this works. So this is where the magic happens. Like I said, some of you may notice this is ExtendLink, our bank data conversion service. So let's just log in here. So we can see here in the outgoing payments, this is the payment journals that you would usually go in here and approve or decline. We can see, for example, there is one here, one payment journal here, Pay11103, that has go to a journal approval. This will show up on the phone as an approval, something you need to approve. And like I said before, when you want to connect a user with the AMC ExtendLink on the app, you go in and select the user, or you create a new user and set up a new password. And then you need to go under here, under tokens. And so, like I said before, you need to create both an authentication token as well as an app token. And then you need to send change password requests to the user. After the user has received this email and scanned the QR code, the person is then connected to ExtendLink, and they need to go to under user and under QR authentication, and then they need to create an app token under here, and then they need to scan the QR code, and now they should be synchronized with ExtendLink. So that means that all of these payment journals should show up on the app. Another thing I would just like to show is the notify with push messages. Right now we have some new ones. So if you want to create a new one, you can just say, for example, I want to create a push called push demo. And remember to have export since it's outgoing payments, and we're just going to do demo here. And if you go under here, you can choose what kind of push notification you want to send to the user, for example, validation, prepare, or export, or whatever you want to. Remember you can choose the user here, and then you can have a title for the push notification. And then there's an app message that will show up on the app. And then you simply just click send push, and then the push notification will be sent to the app. Okay, that was pretty much the setup and how the app works for now. So now I'm going to leave it to Anton to give a short demonstration of the app in live. So over to you, Anton.
I will try my best. So yes, Kenneth very nicely went through all the technical aspects of it, or more the theoretical stuff of it. But now I will just show you what you can expect when you download the app. And right now, this is the home screen that you are seeing. And the only thing I have pre-done is to scan QR codes in the extending server that I'm using now. And this is just a test extending. That's why, for example, if I go to a company, I only have one and it's demo company. But in your case, if you have more company IDs, you would be able to switch around them very easily in the app and just see the data. And that's really what our app is. We're just trying to simplify and showing the journal's data from the extending that you are connected to with your QR code. So as Kenneth also mentioned, we have the payment journals. We can see right now we have some open journals. We have two. I can try to press on one of them. We can see each payment lines. So here we had 5 different payments in this journal. And also I can also show you that we also show, or we're also displaying a bank account. Just that briefly overview. But where this app is or can be used and is useful is the journals that are ready for approval. And we can see I pressed at this first, and that means a first approver. It's ready for first approval. Let's say I had a colleague who was also B approver, which had already approved it. It will be at the second approval, but it's demo and I'm A approver, so I can just approve this journal for myself. So I can go ahead and try to approve this this journal with these 2 payment lines. And I have Face ID, and actually now I had also ID. No, actually just because I have actually put it in, I can also show you this. You can actually choose here which kind of or which combination of your 2-factor authentication you want. I could go ahead and use my face and use PIN code, but I would rather just have Face ID. That's a little more simplified. So let's try again, and it should just ask for my Face ID, and then it should be approved, which you can see it's gone here. Actually, normally it would have been shown in today's, which is the export tab bar. But as I said, it's demo data, and that means it's an old journal. So it did not get shown because you would only be able to show the exported journals as of if it's not older than 24 hours. But you can go to the info tab and see what has happened. And these are simply just messages we are retrieving from your extending you're connected to. So you can see if you look at number 3, the journal pay 1003 is fully approved. And that was what we wanted. If I go back to the settings page, I briefly showed you it before. You can see your license. that is your login and which email this, or what kind of license you're logged into. This company that would show all your companies. It would be the same as pressing up here. But yeah, we can go to the two-factor authentication, and that is just that you have actually the option of having both Face ID and PIN code, but it's not by default, and we only require you to use two-factor, where it's, of course, you're having your iPhone, and it will be either a PIN code, which is something you need to know, or a Face ID, which is something you are. And then of course we also have the QR now. Of course, cannot. It's just link here at my table, but here this is where you would scan the different QR codes to connect to Extendling or to log into to Extendling, and also approve payments. Actually, also inside Extendling, there's an option if you instead of typing in a password, you can take your phone and scan that QR code. That was the brief demo of how you can interact with the iPhone or the app, the mobile app.
Thank you, Anton. So that was pretty much what we had for your review today. So if you have any questions for the app, now it's the time. If you have anything whatsoever. I can, of course, also end off by asking, right now the app can only approve payment journals, but
yes,
what is the plan so far with this app?
In the future, we have a vision of being able to approve a lot of things, not only journals, also if you are approver admin and you want to approve another colleague to this bank, we wanted to that should be available to do so inside the app, and also stuff that's currently you need to approve in the email. For example, approve new bank accounts. There will also be something we look into to develop, so you can do it directly through the app, and also just have a flow where you approvers can use the app, and it's not ever needed to go into Extendling, because right now there are some features, especially for Business Central customers, where they need to log into Extendling for approving stuff or approving new users, and where they need a password. But the vision is to, of course, it can be chosen to have a password if that's something one wants, but it should not be obligated. So it should be possible to only use the app together with the ERP system. Yeah.
We have a question from Anne Larsen God. Is it possible to restrict what it showed in the app if you don't want to show all bank accounts? Is it possible to restrict it so you don't want to show all the bank accounts?
No, it's not possible as of now. Now we simply retrieve all the bank accounts for the company you're inside. But I think it could be, but I don't know why. Is it for security reasons, or because I'm not sure you can do that inside Extendling either, and the app should be thought of as Extendling just only like the needed information in a way for approvers. But I see for approvers it's not maybe so relevant to see bank accounts. I don't know. It could be that it's not a very useful feature to be able to see bank accounts. Yeah, so it could be something that we would remove again if people don't really use it as approvers, which I'm not sure they do.
I hope that answered your question. So we have one from Carl here. When approving, are you using bank ID or /MitID so the payment are pre-approved when sent to the bank?
bank ID, I'm not really sure what is meant here. Mid ID, no. It is something we have talked about to further put up some more security, but no. As of now, we are only asking for your passwords, which is also the one you're using if you're doing so in extending all the APIs. You're using this password, and then the two-factor authentication. I hope that answer it. But the bank ID, maybe I'm not really sure what is meant by that.
We have another one. If the user is set up to see only selected accounts and approve those, would it not be limited to this for the viewer/user?
If the user set up to only I can, right now, of course, you're retrieving as of, maybe it was not clear. Maybe it's because I'm not really fully getting it. You are retrieving the journals, the same journals as inside extending. The app is not doing anything. It's not doing anything. It's just using APIs to really just show some information inside extending that we believe is like something that could be needed for the approvers. So journals that has either an open status or are ready for approval, either in the first or second, would be shown in the app. So maybe a little, I don't know, maybe I did not answer your question or understand it, or
If we didn't answer the question fully, you can always just write to us at info@amcbanking.com, and then we'll do our best to follow up on these questions. So we still have a little time left. If anybody have any other questions, then now is the time. Also, I hope you enjoyed our little session here. And again, the app is available on the Google App Store and on the Play Store. So you can just go and download it now if you want to. I guess there's no more questions left. So there's nothing less than say thank you so much for joining us, and we hope to see you again to our next webinar. And have a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye.